Welcome back from the break. And if you just joined us, this is still the Hello Africa Morning Show. And this is the lifestyle segment. My name is Jemima Daladem Duchi. So today on the lifestyle segment, we want to highlight an essential skill that many students, or let me say young professionals, often overlook. And that is financial literacy. And while we all know that degree could open a door for you, to be able to earn an income, you equally need the financial knowledge and discipline to help you sustain the knowledge, the wealth that you have been able to acquire. Today, I have with me amazing guests who will be with me today as we discuss an event coming up at UPSA, which is the Financial Literacy Masterclass. So I have with me on my immediate right, Ambassador Bernard Kwam, who is the CEO of Level Up Consult Limited. You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. And I also have with me Bill Gates, Eliklim Kuvo. You're both welcome.
Thank you.
Before we start, are you related to Bill Gates?
No,
No, not at all, right? All right, so you're both welcome.
Thank you so very much.
Okay, I think I've had you here before, and this is your second time. How do you feel, though?
Well, exciting.
Good to be back.
It's your very nice being here. Yeah.
Thank you. So we understand that Financial Literacy Masterclass is happening at UPSA, and we want you to tell us what it is about and what's even brought about this particular initiative.
Is Brigade going on?
I want you to begin for us.
All right. Thank you for the opportunity. I think you guys are doing incredibly well, AAU. And if you are watching, I'd like you to make this place a place of continuous listening. Okay.
Thank you.
First of all, I'd also like to thank Mr. Samuel Watting, who is our lead consultant with the training and development, department at LUP.
Okay.
And the whole idea, should I say, was inspired by him through the department. He brought it to management, we discussed, and we thought it's a very important thing that is often overlooked.
Okay.
And so we thought to pilot it, and thanks to, is it DASA? UPSA, and they embraced it, and their enthusiasm and readiness to understand exactly what it is what has really motivated us to get thus far. So Bill Gates, your team, good. And I think as we progress, we will learn more about why it's so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Bill Gates, let me come to you. Why is financial literacy especially, important to students and young professionals?
Thank you so much. So there's always a saying that teach the child the way he should go, and when he grows, he will not depart from it. And I believe at the university level, this is where most of the skills are honed. So if we are able to get it to students, for them to get the actual concept of financial literacy and how best they can manage their finances, it will stay with them. Since most of the students are in their early 20s. The skills you acquire in your early 20s help in your late 30s and 40s.
Okay. So in your experience, what do you think are some of the biggest financial mistakes that students, or let me say graduates, make?
Okay. So per my experience, from what I've seen with students, most students do impulse buy. Some spend or live lives maybe they can't afford because we are all in the hostel, we are in the school. Maybe this person has a car, I also want to drive a car, I would go and rent and all that. It's something like a pressure. You understand? Everyone wants to be that kind of person, and it forces them to spend abysmal.
Okay. Would you want to add something, Mr.
Well, I was really shocked when I was reading on the news headline of I think a year 2 or year 3 senior high student that was apparently beaten or massacred during the inter-school thing on stadium in Cape Coast.
Yeah.
And you want to read the headlines and the details. This guy was actually having an iPhone 17 together with some thousands of Ghana cedi. And I just asking myself, what's the connection between you and iPhone 17 and at that time of your life? We are not saying that you shouldn't be financially, okay, but I want to just tie in with what he's saying. I feel that we must place right at where they belong and apportionate or appropriate the right things at the time that they are very beneficial. At that time, I feel there is more of materialism and a measure of unsettling competitiveness that is eating into our fiber of education. And so it makes it very difficult for students to prioritize or even make a juxtaposition of whatever is right at the time. Because you're sending 17 there, you're sending almost 5,000 cities there. I mean, who are you trying to? We all know the vibe and we all know whatever it is, but I think that is the starting point of the challenges we have in.
But maybe it's from the parents. So how do you think parents can decipher when it comes to what their students need and what they don't need?
Yeah, that's why they are called parents. Every parent, I believe, know what is best for their ward. And sometimes, you know, this is a kind of like a generational defunct. The idea is that most parents that try to give a soft life to their children have had a measure of background stories, and so they don't want their children to go into that. But that's really a huge, should I say, misappropriation, if not out of place prioritizing. Maybe such a good gesture could have been done maybe as a startup capital or maybe as a measure of support to them even when they are yet to grow into that. So I think that should be looked at and balanced properly, and that should be okay.
Okay, so when it comes to our schools, I mean the university community, students mostly focus on how they could attain a degree, get a job and all that, but they do not really look at that part of, you know, saving, I mean managing their finances and all that. What do you think is, why do you think students really overlook that financial aspects of themselves?
Yeah, he also made a very important point. Maybe it's not a saying, but it's a biblical principle that has to do with the fact that you should train.
Yeah.
Financial literacy starts at the home. I like to use myself as an example.
Okay.
Every coin, every CD, it's a measure of value that could save you in hard times. Trust me, there was a moment I needed just 10 pesos just to add up in order to be able to buy water from the traffic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at that time I wasn't having it. That time it was very material to me. So if we begin to let the child from the word go to appreciate the value of 10 pesos, 20, and as it begins to grow, you begin to carry it well. There's a saying that says that when you fetch your own water, you know how to carry it. You don't, you try to manage all those things. So financial literacy is not an academia thing. It shouldn't even be some kind of like a master class. It should be an everyday talk. A lot of we Ghanaians are poor, not because we don't have money.
You think we are poor?
I'm telling you. It's just a few people. You know, I think during the President's State of the Nation's address, trying to make some numbers of those who have cars in terms of the petrol, it sits around less than 5 million Ghanaians that have. How about the rest of the 30? What are they using?
Over.
And we are seeing it all over in the evenings, struggling to get. So if you sit down with an average Ghanaian and ask to make a meaning of how their spending life is, you see that there is a huge level of illiteracy because they spend as and when. In philosophy, we call them their existential.
Okay.
They spend as the occasion demands, all right? And they spend as per the competition. So literacy must begin from the home. It must translate even to the schools as far as the basic.
As young as what age?
Crèche. I'm telling you, yes.
My daughter in crèche should be able to save.
They should be able. They are not
why
saving
they
at that
should
time
save.
because they don't have the wherewithal. But they should have that mindset that this coin
It would
can
go
save
a long
me
way to save
in
you.
that way. And with that, I think it can really help. So.
Okay. Now let's come to some key lessons, or let me say practical skills that the MasterCard is going to bring out? Let's talk about some of these things, because we always attend workshops and then attend masterclass, and then we listen to people talk, and then they leave. I want you to tell me how practical this masterclass or how different this is going to be.
Thank you so much. So with the masterclass, it's going to be very practical, where there will be teaching of budgeting skills.
Okay.
You know, a budget really helps you to allocate your funds well. And it would also teach the students how to save. I mean, with every money, with every income you get, I believe you should be able to save a portion of it. Make sure you pay yourself first. Yes. So you should be able to save some part. So the masterclass is basically going to teach how you should budget, how you should create your own budget for specific things in your life, how to allocate money. You should know that it's not all the time you would be doing impulse buying.
Okay.
You should be able to save an amount of money. Invest. One very important thing, investments.
Yeah.
They would also be teaching how to invest, where to invest. Yes. So basically
Maybe you could tell me where to invest later so that I'll start investing. What makes this masterclass different from other educational programs?
All right, thank you again. So this masterclass, as you rightly noted, we have a lot of speakers and talkers.
Okay.
Most of them even go to read and come to say it. But at LUP, we believe in practicality. What has worked for you, what has worked for him, we put them together and experiment it. And I'm going to use my own life as a huge impact to others.
Okay.
And I think that one of the traceable, or one of the, should I use the word determinant, that you're going to be a person of value in terms of being rich, is the principle of savings. Nothing more, nothing less. When you are able to surmount this discipline and difficulty, you are on your way to financial freedom.
Okay.
We teach financial freedom at LUP because we believe that every human being deserves a good life. You cannot have a good life when you throw down or water down the impact and the power of savings. Do you know that through saving, I was able to save my home as young as age 13 because I was in junior high school.
Oh, really?
2.
What did you do?
Excellent. So I noticed something about my mother. When she goes to the market, she comes home, they try to leave the coins and everything around. I started picking them. I picked them and I was saving. I picked them and I was saving.
Did you get her approval to pick the coins?
No, but
You
you know where?
just picking
Do you
them.
know where they were? They were at places that I'm very certain she wouldn't even have made a known to it. So I started picking them, and there was one Saturday. She was hard pressed. She didn't have money. I went to my wardrobe and I brought all the coins. Do you know what the beautiful thing?
No.
So we are 3 in the family, with the children. Then every now when they are sharing the meat, they always have to be cutting it into, and I wasn't happy at all. So when I brought the money, that day I had
You
a
got
full
the
chicken.
biggest meat.
I mean the chicken thigh and all this. So that's what savings can do. So that's one of the things you're going to really drum home. Another practical thing we're going to talk about is budgeting, as you tried to say. There is a principle called the principle of frugality. Being able to make a cut in our desire and our wants in order to be able to make a meaning of tomorrow. Then we'll do budgeting, practical way of budgeting.
Okay.
Then one thing that is very interesting is all the principles we're going to teach there, we put them together in a pack. We call it a financial, starter pack.
Okay.
Of which we would want the student to lay hands on. They can buy. It's not going to be free because we know what it means. So that also can help. About 33 financial plans to your financial freedom.
That's great. I hope I get one.
Yeah. I mean,
But me for free, though.
yeah, it's going to be out on the 6th of March. Sorry, we're not able to get it in time. So we'll make a mention of it.
Okay, and I'll get mine for free. All right. So who should attend this masterclass? Early right? Early Clean, sorry.
Yeah.
So who should attend this masterclass especially, and why is it now that, this masterclass is coming out, especially on financial literacy?
So, looking at the importance of the financial literacy at this current age, I would say that it should be open to everyone. But the main focus is the university students, particularly from level 100 to 400. That's like the whole university.
So I can't attend then?
You can attend.
Okay.
It's open to everyone. It's open to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sure. So beyond, Mr. Kwam, beyond this event, what is really the vision for empowering young Africans when it comes to financial literacy?
Okay, so I'll say it a little bit because it's still in the ideation stage.
Okay.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to pull up a project. Okay. And the project is to massively encourage the culture of saving.
Okay.
And we're trying to partner with banks and partner with NGOs and partner with institutions. And what we do is we're going to do this financial literacy all across the country. Okay. The goal is to raise 1 million Ghanaian students to be financially stable.
Oh, wow.
And we're doing that in so many ways. So we'll discuss it more even as we are going. Because I believe strongly that the Ghanaian is very intelligent. The Ghanaian is very enterprising. The Ghanaian is amazing. But then when it comes to our finances, when I sit on a panel and I hear people talking about brilliant ideas, the only thing stopping them is finances. Why is it so? The first book I wrote was a savings I made out of my national service money. And I was able to fund my book. And that's how come I started. When you get the time, I explain. But the point is, people, when they start receiving the national service, that's when their taste increases.
Exactly.
Their desires increases.
And responsibilities equally come.
If I just have some time, I'll just talk about money. I'll just do that in just 2 minutes. It can maybe help. It can maybe... You see, the issue about money is, it is wrong to chase after money.
Let money chase you. I think I've heard that before.
It is wrong to even want money. It is very wrong for you to even pray.
The way you
Yeah, I'll talk about it more. To even pray for money and money. Because if you look at the Ghanaian youngster, all they are looking for and fixated on is money, which never comes. And so they are being deceived by Ponzi schemes, by betting, and always just to make it. But they never make it. Just 1 out of thousands, 10 are able to make a meaning out of it. But there are 5 sure ways that you can do or practice that can let money come to you. And I'll leave it for the master class. So when they come,
so we are coming for the master class.
When he started talking about not letting money chase you or
don't chase money. Yeah.
I was like, hey. Because,
why are people working? People wake up at 6 a.m.
It's easy. It has become a routine for students. And when I'm speaking, I'm always speaking from the student point of view because I'm a student. Students always chase money. I know. They are always looking
that will bring money.
Anything that will bring.
It's not just students, but cutting across the young professionals, everybody.
So I was waiting to hear something that would turn my mind away from it.
So you said we should attend the master class. So finally, how can students who are interested register?
All right. So students can register with the link. There's a registration link for it. But then also on the flyer, there are numbers they can contact to register for the program. Yeah.
Okay. If there is one financial habit every student should start with today, what would that be?
He's trying to let me do. But I think I've said it times with a number. Please save. Save, save, and save. My principle is, if you cannot save 10 pesewa out of 10 cedi, you will not be able to save 10 million out of 1 billion Ghana cedi. So it's a culture.
All right, thank you so much. If there is one thing I have picked from this discussion, it is save. No matter how little your income is, or no matter your level as an individual. So thank you so much for coming. It's been an interesting and amazing conversation.